Hello and welcome. I'm Rebecca, a Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia, and I just received my first ever Stampin' Up box. So I thought I'd do a little video and show you what I got. I started at a really good time because as of this week in June 2020, we have started a new catalogue. So I got very excited because I started making cards with a friend about it probably only a month ago. I've been doing it on and off for a while, but a month ago I thought, you know what, this is what I love to do, this is what I want to do. And then my friend was part of Stampin' Up and she said, try these products. And once I tried them, they were far superior to anything else I'd tried. So I joined. Actually, tell a lie. I thought about joining and I was like umming and ahhing, but then they came out with this amazing deal where I got lots for free and I couldn't help myself. Just don't tell the husband. So I thought I would show you what I got. So I got my pack of 8 because when you join this month, it's $169 and you get $235 worth of product. Plus you get a whole free bundle. So I got a die set and a stamp set combined as a bundle. So I will show you that. But you get some extra things for joining, for starting. So you get your first little pack as well. So you get 8 of these beautiful catalogs. And there's some beautiful, beautiful pictures in here, which I love. So I will go through that with you on another video. You get some little invites, you're invited. So when you have those creative sessions, I know at the moment we're all online, but you can still send one of these in the mail. It's always good to send one in the mail because people love that extra little touch. You can even make your own little card out of one of them if you wanted to. We got the little Joining Stampin' Up magazine. So if you want one of these sent in your mailbox and you want to join me and come on my journey, let me know, because that deal that I just spoke of goes all month, I'm pretty sure. I am new, so bear with me. And then you've got these Make Beautiful Things. So these are a great little thing to be able to use with your friends to help show how simple it is to make a card. You don't have to be creative, trust me. Everyone tells me I'm creative, but I'm logical. So if I can have a sheet of paper, cut it to size, stick it together, put a stamp on it, and it looks pretty, that's the extent of my creativity. Don't ask me to paint things, draw things, layer things, add color to things and all that kind of stuff. That will come. I'm not in it because I'm the most creative soul. I'm doing Stampin' Up because they do it for you and you just put it all together and make it look pretty. You can be creative, but you can just be basic. I'm sorry about the reflection in the glasses. I'm working on the lighting. First video. My husband just told me it's because I didn't get the anti-reflection on my glasses. So next time. Customer order forms, which again, everything's online these days, but they're handy to have packed up, and I think that's it. Oh, and a little host order form, because obviously when you're a host, online or in person, you get extra goodies. So that's like a good little starter pack to be able to like get you started and have the basics, because I know that we all want some in the cupboard as backups. I know we do a lot of online, but it's good to have those kind of things. So I went very practical. So I have some beautiful things to show you, but I also have practical things to show you, because I think when you start out, there's a lot I didn't have. So I'll show you what I did have. I had a few little basic stamp things that I bought, but these are quite hard to find. And when you do find them, they're not always good quality and they still cost a lot of money. So I will be investing in these from Stampin' Up soon, but in the interim, I had a few of those. I had some cheap, nasty embellishment thing, dimensionals. I had my bone folder, my boner that my friends gave me. I had a few nicks and nacks of paper and a few cheap dies that I had, but that's it. That's all I had. So I was starting from scratch because I'd just been using other people's stuff and things that people had given me. I love some of them I didn't really use that much. So I've decided to just grow from the bare basics with Stampin' Up and then just build from that. And just making one card type at a time, and as I learn things I will add things as I go. So that's a great idea for you guys as well. If you just have no idea where to start, just start with the bare basics. So what you need as a bare basics, which I have left over there, about a week ago before I decided to join, I made a really small order for a friend. And I got some Whisper White cardstock. It's just plain white A4 paper with a bit of a, you know, beautiful shimmer to it. And that's going to be what makes your cards. That's how you start. If you don't want to make your own cards, you can get these. And this is what I bought this month. It is the pack of Assorted Memories and More Cards and Envelopes. So basically it is your card, and it's even got a, I don't know if you can see that. Sorry, again, poor lighting. It's even got a groove in the middle, so it's easy to fold. Then you just use your bone. I've got to work out what that's called. No, it's bone something. The card thing to straighten to make it fine. They've got little cards here. You can. Nope, the one's behind it. I should really open it, shouldn't I? I don't want to get my fingers over nice cards. So they've got a few more cards in there. Oh, they're behind these. Then they've got envelopes. And then they've got mini ones with mini envelopes. So you've got 20 of the large, 20 of the small, and 20 of each envelope, which is just, pretty sure that's right, which is just perfect for if you don't even want to cut cardstock to make your own cards. Just start with this. So if you're going for your starter pack, you can start with one of these. I bought some dimensionals in the large and the small because these are amazing. And if you watch any of the videos, I must admit, shout out to Kylie Bertucci, been addicted to her this month. You use these all the time. It just gives that extra. If you're not crafty, if you're not ambitious when it comes to making things, you can make one piece of paper pop out of your card just by using little dimensionals. I didn't buy it in this one, but I did buy it in my small little order, your glue. So this is called your Tombow glue, and this is great. It's just a liquid glue. You have the little nozzle on one end and then you have the big one on the other. I must admit I haven't used the big one yet. I just used the little one. It's great for just putting a bit of glue on the back. I didn't order, because they are on back order, a snail runner. So they look like this. This is a different version, but they look like this, and they just have the glue like your whiteout ones do. I will be ordering those from Stampin' Up next time it comes. What else did I buy? Now, I know it sounds really, really weird. I haven't ordered any inks for stamping. I have one black ink in my drawer. And I bought Versima ink. So I've gone for a few different things because I want to try a few different things. You don't have to start off with. You can just buy black and a few colours. So I had the black. I had Versima. Now Versima is a clear ink that you put embossing powder on, and you heat it up, and it's like raised off your card. So sorry to all those that are watching this that already know what it is and they're just excited to see what I am, but I'm just explaining it because I really want to let those girls out there that are scared to do something like this because they think they're just going to buy a pack and stick it on the shelf, or they're not crafty enough. You really are. I promise you, you definitely are. So I bought embossing powder because I had the Versima ink. You can buy both. You don't even have to go down this yet. You can just have black ink and a few colours to go with your stamps. So I bought embossing powder, and I bought a white ink. Now white ink is good if you like to stamp on dark card. So if you have dark card, you can put white ink and then a colour ink over the top. Just gives it a nice look. I bought these because I watched Kylie Bertucci do this amazing stamp, and I wanted to try it. But again, just go for colours. So this is what your stamps look like. This is what your ink looks like. I'll open it up actually, because then you'll be able to see how to open them, because they're really cool. If you've never seen Stampin' Up before, they're really cool. Let's see if I can do it now. It's a new one, so what you do is you just, see if I can get this right. Oh, look, now I'm going to make a fool of myself on TV because I can't work it out. It's meant to be really easy. I think I've just, oh, there it is. So you just, see this little lip, you just open it, and then you can, it's just stiff, you can slide it. Sorry, that's my son in the background if you can hear him. And you just slide it, and that's your ink pad. Now at the moment it's got nothing on it because this is a blank one for white ink, but you can buy these in all the different colors and they stack perfectly on top of each other. I'm going to get like a little color sticker for here, but otherwise they've all got the colors on top, and you can get a refill. So I think yeah, so you buy this and a refill. And the good thing about Stampin' Up, which I actually like, is all the colors go across everything. So you can buy black cardstock, black ink, black marker, black ink refill, and you can do that in all their colors. So I think they have about 40 colors, maybe a few more. I'll have to look that up. And then they have in colors that rotate every couple of years. They have new in colors that are just something different and that pop for what's in season at the time. So I got white ink. Now I'm losing track of myself here. I got the precision scissors because these are great for everything, but if you do a stamp and you go, oh, I just want to cut around it and then put dimensionals underneath it, that raises it up and makes it look pretty, you need these. So they've got this beautiful pointy tip on the end. They're not stuck to anything, but like they don't have those curved edges like plain scissors do. Let's have a look at some plain scissors. See how these are quite thick? Sorry, they're dirty, quite thick, and you can't get into all those niddly bits. You will with your precision scissors. I've heard they're amazing, so I'm looking forward to using those a lot. And then I got these adhesive sheets, which are new in this month's catalogue, this 6-month catalogue. They have had them before, but they've come back, so I've been told. See, too much YouTubing. And so these are great for when you do a die that's really intricate and fiddly, and you stick this underneath it before you do the die and then pop it on your card, and it makes it stick without having glue everywhere and all that. So it's just like a double-sided sticky tape, but you're sticking it on and then cutting your die out and then sticking it on again. I got, now what did I get these? Okay, so I am really bad at, let's open this. It doesn't have what it says on it. I am really bad at colouring in. Not colouring in, I like to colour in. I'm not good at blending, so I can't make the colours change from one to the other. It's just a mess. So, oh, it's not what I thought it was. Take it all back. That's on my wish list. I will tell you the blending one next time. I got the picker tool. So this one has a little spatula on the one end so that you can use things like embossing paste and things like that. It has, let's have a look. Oh, you can pop different ends in it, but it's got like little tools in it that it's a bit sticky, and they pick things up and they help you get things out of, like, if you don't want to use your fingers, because sometimes when you use your fingers you've got sticky fingers or glue, or you leave a smudge mark or something like that. So these tools are great for things like that. But I am going to watch a YouTube channel specifically tonight, a YouTube thing on how to use this and what all the bits are for, because I think that will be really cool and important to know. But I'm happy to have one of those. So now, what else did I get? So just remember, I got all of this for my 169 and I still haven't finished. So I got the fun part. So I bought 2 bundles. So remember, I got 1 bundle for free and 1 bundle in my 169. So everything you see here at the moment I'm still probably around the $100 mark, actually less, because my bundle, I've got 2 bundles. One of them was worth about 80, and I've still got some paper. So let's show you the paper. So actually here, what I've got and all that stuff that I've shown you so far is about 69, because the rest is about 100. So I got some beautiful paper, and I ended up getting the Country Lane one because I quite liked, and here's a tip. This is a tip from Kylie Bertucci, her Love It Chocolate. You have to open it as soon as you get it, and you need to cut it. Do not hoard it. And I'm actually very happy that I met someone like her, because I don't like to hoard stuff, but I tend to hoard stuff. So I'm just trying to remember if this was in or if it was on sale, and it was just finishing. But I loved the colours, so I got it. And let's show you, because they're double-sided, so you get 12 sheets and you get 2 of each sheet, but they're double-sided. So the best thing is you actually get 12 different sheets. Or if you really don't like, say you really don't like this pattern and you really love polka dots, you can just do 2 sheets of polka dots. But if you, and vice versa, if you really like this pattern but this is too plain for you, then you just use 2 of those. But I'm probably, especially to start off with, going to do 1 of each. So there's those beautiful patterns. They've got these. Oh, and I love that yellow. I absolutely love yellow at the moment. And then they've got all the different patterns in this with all the different colours. And what I like about it, and I will keep the little sheet on the back for now until I get used to it, they've got like a wood effect here. So it's great for like a woodlands theme. And then they've got the yellow on there. I love this. Again, I'm just loving yellow at the moment. They're real mustard colour. I know it's in and everybody thinks it's in fashion or whatever, but my daughter looks really good in yellow, and I just have this thing for yellow at the moment, and she's been wearing it all the time. So you've got these 2. What other colours have we got? Oh, here we go. More yellow. This is probably why I bought it, because I saw it on the screen and I went, oh, yellow, can you see that? And then on the other side, it's got like pumpkins and things. Probably not really me, but it would be somebody. That country pumpkin look. I suppose a little bit more American than it is Australian, but I still like it. It's quite cute. And then this is quite cute too. These beautiful flowers. They're like little cotton, like a cotton farm balls. And then the purple on the top, on the back. And then it's got that beautiful, beautiful motif on there. That's quite gorgeous. So you get 12 beautiful different sheets. So out of those cards, you can cut it into so many different shapes and sizes. But Kylie, if you can find her, has got a beautiful way of cutting it into the perfect sections so that you get the most out of your paper. And I'll be doing that, and she then stores it in a case, one of these cases. Sneak peek, did you see that? So this is a beautiful, and I got this. So this was my free, oh, that's what I was going to explain to you. On the back, it has here, I'm just checking, make sure I'm right. It does. So it's called Country Lane Designer Series paper. So that's a Country Lane. Again, I'm not sure if it's 100% current. I may have bought it in the sale section, but I may have bought current. I will learn these things. There is so much in the catalogue that I wanted that I have to be careful. So it says here, Blackberry Bliss, Cajun Craze, Crushed Curry, Early Espresso, Mint Macaroon, Old Olive, and Whisper White. They're the colours that these match. So if you're buying a set and you're like, oh, I don't know what card to put it on, and I really want a card that matches, and I'm not sure, then in the description on the shopping link, you will see this as well, and it will tell you what it matches. So it says you can have any of those cardstocks. So we know that we bought Whisper White because Whisper White is a must-have in your first order. But if you wanted a bit of colour, you could have gone a Mint Macaroon and that would match, or you could have gone a Blackberry Bliss if you wanted something a little bit darker, and that would match these two. So you can then layer on top of each other. So you don't have to go with that just plain boring white if you don't want to. But trust me, it won't look boring once you've added these designer sheets to it. You can add some more dimensions and some more colour, and it gives you what matches. You can go other colours, totally fine. It doesn't mean it's not going to match other colours, but that will just give you a guideline if you're not crafty. So for someone like me who needs a little bit of guidance along the way, I would buy some of those colours and then match them and make it look pretty. So now this is the set that I bought for myself. So I bought the Lovely You set, and the reason I bought it is because it's got all these beautiful sentiments on them, and that's the one thing that I struggle with. I haven't got a lot of stamps that have nice sentiments. So here it's got love is what makes us happy. Love is what makes us family. So that's a nice one. Miles apart but still in my heart. That's great at the moment because we're all stuck at home. So it's nice to send a little card every now and then and let them know that we're still thinking of them. A cherished friend. Trust me, you're lovely. Little smile. Let's cheer you up, because everyone needs a little pep in their step every day, don't they? Heartfelt, wildly grateful. You're my person, just because and always. So it's nice, even just a little because you want to think about them, because they're family. I just thought it was an all-rounder. I just thought it was quite nice to have an all-rounder kind of set of sentiments to start with. And then it's got these beautiful flowers down the bottom that you can stamp as well. So what I like about these is they come in this little DVD cover, and they've got what they are down the side. So you can stack them all on the shelf, and you can see exactly what's in each one. And they store really slim and easy, and you don't lose them and they don't get ruined. Now this one has, I'm not going to go into this right now, but there's a couple of different ways that Stampin' Up makes their stamps. And this is quite spongy, which is really good. But you can get ones that are like this, ones that are on wood. These ones just pop out and they go on your little plastic thingamajig. And you can also take the backs off them, and they've got like stickers, labels on them, so you know what they are, okay, and so that they stick better to the things. But it's all explained in here, how to do it, which I'll go through one day, but right now I'm learning myself, so I will read all of these along the way and let you know, and I will try them, and if I do a disaster job, I'll tell you what not to do. So yeah, this was great, but for 10% off, I did it in a bundle, because why don't you want 10% off? Like, why would you just buy this when you could buy its mate and make more things? So I bought the punch. Now, I won't lie, I've never bought one of these before because I thought they were a waste of space and a waste of time. But when I saw how easy it was, and the fact that this punch did things 6 different ways, and that I didn't have to put anything together myself and be creative, that this did it for me, I was very happy. So I don't have anything to show you. See, this is what happens on your first video. You're not organized. So basically the punch is under here, and you can see it under here. These little punchy bits come in and out. Now it's locked, so it's got a little lock on it. Let's unlock that. See, that opens up. So you can store it locked, so they're flatter and you can fit them in different places, but you need to unlock it when you use it. So when you put the paper in, it just punches those little ends out. So it will punch out all different sizes. Now, reflection again, got to work this camera out. See the 3 different lines? So you can do wide, narrow, really skinny, and just have that skinny bit in the middle, and it does these circular things, or it can do a more like squared look, like this. So, and it's got the grooves in there to fit the perfect size piece in there. Please excuse my nails. Me and the kids did my nails the other day, so they're not professional. Gotta have fun with the kids. So they've got the 3 different layers on both sides, so you can do 6 different sizes on this, which is what I loved. And it's got the little thing on the end so you can store it and know exactly which one you're picking out. So these were great for these because these fit perfectly on this size. Okay, so you can do both ends, just one end of the card, whatever you want to do, and then your sentiments fit on. And then you can literally take a card that's pre-done, put a piece of designer paper on top, get another piece of white whisper card, and cut it in your hole punch, and then put a sentiment with a stamp on top. Done. Beautiful card, easily done, perfect. So you're going to get, out of what I've got today, I could easily do 70 cards, I reckon. Obviously I only bought 20 cards and envelopes of both sizes, so that's 40, but I have enough. I did buy the Whisper White in my previous order, which was only like $13, I think, and it alone makes 48 cards, I think, or thereabouts. Don't quote me on that. So I could then use these with my Whisper White card and make more, because this here will make like 70 or more cards. If you use the whole piece. But if you cut it up smaller and do funky things with it, heaps and heaps of cards. Heaps of cards. So what did I get for free? So I have spent $235 and I've only paid $169, and I got free postage. And then I picked, not because it was the dearest, though that did help because I'm always after a bargain, but I picked the most beautiful die and stamp set that I could see in the catalogue. And to be honest, I don't think it looks like much on here, but it's still beautiful on here. And another reason I bought this is because it had more sentiments. So it had ones like get well soon and thank you and I miss you, thinking of you, because they were ones that I didn't necessarily have on the loving you, and it was a different font, so it's kind of, you know, you don't want the same thing over and over again. So I liked this, but the Blossoms in Bloom is just gorgeous, and I've seen a few people do different tutorials on it, and eventually I will get there. I'm going to just do basic tutorials for now on what I do know, and feel free to ask questions and I'll find out if I don't know. That's all part of learning, but I did like the look of this. And this is why I bought the white as well, because you can double do the stamp. You can do one in white and one in colour. So I already have my next order organised. Haven't ordered it yet, but I will buy some colour, because as you can see, I haven't bought colour today. So this, but it came with the die set. So I'm going to open this die set because you can't see it through here. So I don't know if you know what a die set is. I'm just going to explain very quickly. When you get a piece of paper, a piece of cardstock, and you want to make a pretty flower and you want to stamp it like this, but you actually want to cut around it. Instead of getting these beautiful precision scissors, which would work fine, and cutting around the edge of everything, that would just take too long. I don't have time for that. I've got 3 kids. I don't have time for that. So you can buy what's called a Big Shot machine. Actually, I think Stampin' Up's got their own at the moment that they've just released, big or small. And you can actually put it between 2 plates, this die between 2 plates, and twist the little arm, and it will go through and put enough pressure on it that this little die, which has little sharp edges on it, will cut the paper out for you. And you can do all different sizes. They're all different cards, colours, whatever you want. So I have this beautiful die set. So if you look at this, and then you look at this beautiful stamp, aren't they gorgeous? But what you can do is this die set will cut it all out individually. See, it would literally, what you see in silver, that's what it would look like in whatever colour you want. Or you can use this die set, which again cuts all this bit out, and you can stamp on top with these. Aren't they gorgeous? I'm so excited to give it a try. So hopefully next video, everything that you see here, I will have given a try, and I will show you how it all works out. But this was valued, this die and stamp set was valued at $104. It is the most expensive one there, but I got it for free because I joined in June. So if you want to take advantage to get $350 worth of product for $169 and free delivery, and you want to join me in making cards and come along in this journey, let me know. comment below. But I'm so excited. So that's everything I got. I think that's everything I got. So I will show you along the way all the different things that I do with these cards. And I hope you enjoy. Thanks. We'll talk soon. Hi. I forgot something. I was wondering what I was missing. And I was so excited to see under my desk as soon as I pressed stop on the record button that I bought a cutter. Now, I've bought one of these before in the past for just office stuff, and I thought I loved it because it had a guillotine on one side and it had this on the other, but I didn't. After a while it was cutting wonky and just wasn't what I wanted. I've tried a few different ones and I'm too scared to spend a lot of money on one of these and not get the results. So I decided to invest in the Stampin' Up one. So this also was included in my $169. So this isn't extra. This is still in my $169. So I have got a lot of stuff and I'm so happy for the value, because sometimes you can think that things are a little bit more expensive and you get them and you're either right or it's actually worse than what you thought. But I was pleasantly surprised with my box. I didn't think I'd get what I got for the price I did. So the fact that I was even missing something and found it at the bottom of the box, I am even more excited. So this is really, it's just flat. It's so good because it's so thin and it's easy just to place on your table. And then it just has these really easy sliders on them that just chop through the, I think one of them, this is when I should do research before I do videos, but they just, it just lifts up like that too. So it just clicks and then lifts up as well, so you can have a look. I'm pretty sure one of them is, there you go, one of them actually puts a divot, or what do they call that? It just sort of pushes the paper in and leaves a mark, and the other one chops it. So, and it's good because it has all these good measurements, and you can tell that from the side it's actually got like centimeters here, and it's got centimeters 1, 2 and 3, and then 1 here. So this line here is 1 centimeter, so you know when you're popping it up there that it's going to cut that section and it's going to be that many centimeters. So if you want it to be 10 centimeters, then you line it up with this and it will cut along here and it'll make it perfectly 10 centimeters. So I'm excited about that because the last one I had didn't, it went to 3 centimeters here and then it went over, but you could never see it because it was underneath this bit and it just didn't make sense. So I'm very excited about this one. So what you can also do is, if you do a regular measurement all the time, so a cardstock I think is 30 centimeters and you want to cut it in half if you want a standard size card, so it's 15 centimeters. So if you wanted to do that all the time, then you know to line it up with the 15, and you can put like little marks so that I regularly use this size, or I regularly, then you turn over and it's 10.5 and I regularly use that size. You just put like little red markers or whatever color you want. You don't have to. If you just remember the sizes all the time, then go for it. But if you want that different sizing, and like if you've got a bad memory like me, see I'm already doing it, then yeah, just do those little markers and then you'll have it all done. So yes, I was really excited that I ordered that extra thing to add to my collection. So great. So if you want to follow me, I've actually started a blog at rebeccanutley.blogspot.com. I'll put the link below, and also my Stampin' Up page will be up and running soon. So if you want to purchase in the meantime, just make a comment below and I can contact you, or I'll put the link below as soon as I get it. So as I said, I'm really brand new, just bought the box, but it's going to be fun. And if you want to join in the fun, come join me. Okay, bye.